And the Ladies Foursome is coming to the Ottawa Little Theatre, kicking off September 18th, very soon, right? We're joined right now by Richard Elichuk, who's the director of the Ladies Foursome, Ottawa Little Theatre. Nice to have you here.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
How long has the Ottawa Little Theatre been around? A few years, eh?
Yeah, it's 107 years old, since 1913, oldest community theatre in Canada.
And it's primarily run by volunteers.
It's all well, there are a few people who are paid,
Yeah.
box office, some people who build sets and so on, but most of the directors, actors and so on are all volunteers.
How long have you been a part of this organization?
I don't know, maybe 12 years, 15
Yeah.
years, I can't really remember.
Yeah, you clearly love what you do.
I sure do.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about this show. It is a Norm Foster comedy, and he's quite famous. He's quite well known.
Yeah, he's Canada's best comedic author, I think. And mainly it's comedy, but he always has a bit of what I call more meat in the show. And but that will sometimes be made a little bit more palatable because he'll throw in a funny line.
Yeah.
So of course these four ladies who are talking about everything in their lives, but there are disagreements that pop up and so on.
Yeah.
And there are some really good scenes and a couple of quite raunchy scenes. I think will attract some of our patrons.
Raunchy, okay. Your patrons like the raunchy scenes, is what you're saying.
Well, they don't say they do, but I think everybody likes that.
We sure do. Okay, so let's talk about Norm Foster. I mean, you guys have done 16 of his plays at this point?
Apparently, from what it says, yes.
Wow. I mean, that's incredible. Obviously, a great playwright. It's based around a funeral, correct? This
well,
story?
one of the characters has died. She was on Ferris wheel at the very top, hit by lightning, so she's dead.
My goodness.
And she's been replaced by this woman that one of the participants knew quite well. And so how she's fitting in and so on is part of the plot.
Okay, so how many are in this cast?
Four ladies.
So it is called the Ladies Foursome, and there's only 4 members.
That's it. That's why it's called the foursome.
That's something, okay. So let's talk about these cast members then. I mean, is it difficult to be directing just 4 people, or would you prefer to have a bigger cast?
If I had my druthers,
yeah,
I'd rather have worked with 50 people. I've done quite a few Orpheus shows where I had 50, 60 people. That's more fun, but
yeah,
this is different. Very much different.
Okay. How about the tickets then? When it comes to the Ottawa Little Theatre, is it easy to get tickets to the showings that are coming up?
I would think so, because this one here is probably the first show of the 2019-20 season.
It's good.
And I hope it does well at the box office, but you can either get them through the box office, you can phone, go down, whatever you want to do. And they're open, once the show is running, they're open for quite a few hours, like 11 o'clock to like 8 o'clock, so easy to get tickets.
But it's got quite a long run as well. It's happening from the 18th until October 5th.
That's right. We perform on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7:30. Then we have a 2:30 matinee, 2 days off, and then repeat Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and so on.
Okay.
From the 18th to October the 5th.
Okay. Can we talk about what's coming up as well? Because obviously we're here to promote this one, but you guys, as you mentioned, it's the first play in the new season. So you've got a lot of cool plays coming up, including one called The Roommate that's coming up in January.
I don't know that show at all. But
You don't?
Nope.
No, that's okay.
No.
But that's something that's coming up January 8th. And at this point, how do you know when there's auditions that are available for upcoming shows?
Oh, well, you get all this information the previous year. They send out all the shows, and they rank them with 1, 2, like they want this one. If they can't get this one, they have a replacement for it. Which ones are you interested in directing, blah, 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 and so on.
Okay. Is it difficult to get a spot then in an Ottawa Little Theatre production?
For me as a director?
Well, for yourself, I mean, is it difficult?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to direct every year, that's for sure.
Yeah, because it's a challenge.
Oh, yeah, it's a challenge, and there are a lot of good directors, so they all want to direct.
Okay. Buyers, subscribers, obviously are a major lifeblood of what you guys do. They are
the lifeblood of all theaters, really. And it's getting harder and harder because young people don't often go to theater.
We've got to get that whole alive again. We've got to get people in the theaters.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
Well, with amazing shows like this.
That's true.
And, of course, volunteering as well is another way to get people interested.
That's a good way to meet people, especially if you're new in town. You work backstage, you meet people, and a lot of things happen. Marriages, breakups, all that good stuff.
You must have been in a bunch of plays, too. I can tell you're quite the character.
Yeah, I was in about 25, ranging from leads to my most famous part was being asked to play a dead body, because the real dead body had to go to a wedding. Very difficult to lie there for 28 minutes.
I can imagine. Richard, thank you very much. Best of luck to the Ladies Foursome. There you go. More daytime coming up.